Hey everyone, my name is Taps, and Ecomi and Veve announced digital collectible NFT stamps with a partnership with USPS, or for those who are not in the US, the United States Postal Service. This partnership came out of left field, and to be honest, I wasn't all that excited at first since I don't collect stamps, but then I started to do some research and confirmed this is pretty exciting, as the USPS is an independent agency of the US federal government. Stamps are one of the top 10 most collected items. And believe it or not, the NFT space is already seeing value in NFT stamps. In this video, I'm going to highlight the partnership, what it means NFT stamps in our current environment, and what else we might see as Veve continues checking off that top 10 collected items. This partnership is just another example of how Veve is constantly showing that they are thinking years ahead. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the community and feel free to subscribe. I'm a crypto, stock, and real estate investor, but never a financial advisor. And starting the partnership off the right way, USPS actually tweeted about the Veve drop that will be coming on November 2nd at 12 p.m. So the USPS services 160 million residents in the US, businesses, and post office boxes across the nation. It is one of the most frequently visited websites in the federal government and is one of the largest employers in the US with more than 630,000 employees and 34,000 retail locations. It sounds like there will be 4 variations of a Day of the Dead inspired forever stamps, which will soon be available as limited edition digital collectible NFTs exclusively through Veve. And this is the first ever USPS licensed digital collectible stamp and celebrates the traditions and colorful exuberance of Dia de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead. Michael J. Elston, Secretary of the USPS Board of Governors, goes on to say, these new stamps from the US Postal Service provide a wonderful way to commemorate this colorful and life-affirming holiday. We're excited to be able to make these festive stamps come to life in an entirely new way with the digital collectible drop in partnership with Veve. So these will be in blind box form. I think there'll be 4 different variations. As for what they can look like, I believe they might have some kind of animation to them that actually make them kind of jump out a little bit more as stamps, or there might be even like the ultra rare that maybe has that animation. But this is an example of what we can see from the commemorative stamps that came out. You can see the candy skull on it, which is a very much a big Mexican tradition with the candy skulls and Day of the Dead. Now with this partnership, we could probably see more stamps, following other holidays. Like maybe we'll see one for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Not really sure just how big this partnership could be in terms of Veve collectibles coming out. And would it be limited to just stamps? Well, we could potentially see maybe like holiday cards come out with USPS as well. However, NFT stamps are a growing trend in the greater NFT space, and I'll get into that a little bit later. So this is again Veve thinking ahead. So the biggest key takeaways right off the bat are Veve just made a deal with a US government agency and is now attracting stamp collectors with NFTs. So how significant are these? When we look at the 10 most popular collected items, we can see number 1 is antique furniture, which probably won't really fit in unless we actually get that in our Veveverse homes. Vinyl records, which I believe eventually we will see actually touch a little bit on potential vinyl records with Disney records, as well as Hollywood records, which is a part of Walt Disney Records. We've already seen digital comic books, which have taken off in the Veve app. Coins and currency, I mean, that's pretty much cryptocurrency as well, but I could see some kind of digital NFT coin coming. Classic cars, we already do have cars in the Veveverse, but we could see classic car NFTs coming with GM or with the West Coast Choppers, which we know they had a conversation with a while back and haven't seen anything out of it. Trading cards, I believe very much makes sense. We could see maybe a potential partnership with Topps in the near future, or as I've speculated in the past, Pokemon trading cards or Magic the Gathering, which David Yu still holds the license with his other businesses. Dolls and toys, well, we already do have LOL surprise dolls coming in the near future. Stamps is on the list at number 8, which we now have digital NFT stamps. Wine, which brands in wine and beer and things like that. I mean, I could see a potential Budweiser partnership, and of course fine art, which we would love to see on the Veve app. Now I go through these because what is Veve's goal? They are always targeting nostalgia, and they're always targeting ways to attract fandoms from every angle. So they went after the DC fans, they went after the Marvel fans, they're going after the artist fans, they're going after the high fashion fans with Givenchy, they're going after the Disney fans. Now stamp collectors is a whole nother fandom that they're now going after, which there are more than 5 million people in the US alone who collect, preserve, and trade or sell stamps. This article came out on September 8th of this year. Crypto stamps, the next NFT hype. Now, Veve approached NFTs and the world's biggest IP over 3 years ago. They constantly think 4 moves ahead and are constantly thinking of ways to beat the herd to market. NFT stamps may be another move that direction. Blockchain and NFT's fast-growing ecosystem offers an unparalleled opportunity to digitize the existing 12 billion traditional stamps market with 180 years of philatelic heritage. This will allow inroads into digitized blockchain-based stamps and art collectibles, untapped market estimated at least 200 billion in 10 years. NFTs will catch on beyond the hype. The advantages are clear. And they're not the only one that is going this route. In fact, there are already companies that are making this their priority. As you can see, one of the leading projects that will soon be on market that is going after this is Stamps DAC. Stamps DAC will unite all 235 postal countries and territories and all old and new stamp collectors and crypto enthusiasts in one united crypto, I can never say this word, philately blockchain platform marketplace, to the point where they're actually issuing a stable coin called Post and Stamp. So this is a new category in a sense that people are going to be creating NFT stamps and they're going to be actually making it their entire business. This platform is not out yet as it is in live beta testing, as you can see, but clearly this is where the market is going and Veve is getting in before the rest of the competition does. So again, thinking moves ahead. But what's funny is they were not the first, and the US is not the first government entity to actually come out and do this. In fact, in this article from June 28th, this partnership was already highlighted. As we can see, it was actually Austria who took the lead on NFT stamps, creating their first iteration in 2019. Others have begun to follow. So far, the Gibraltar Philatelic Bureau has plans to launch NFT stamps, as well as, and again, this came out in June, the United States Postal Service, USPS, one of the largest and most active national and global postal services with over 73.1 billion in revenue generated by the USPS in 2020. If NFTs become even a fraction of their revenue generation, it will be a massive success for NFTs, showing what they can provide beyond collectability. So this was already a part of their plan. And Austria has already shown that there is utility there where you can actually put these stamps directly on, you can scan it, and these forms of stamps are forgery proof. That's the beauty of NFTs. So again, Austria has been doing this since 2019, proving there's a market for it. But the fact that they were beat to market by, another company or even like Austria, this is good because they've proven there's a market for it and that it can succeed. And now Veve can jump in, capitalize before everyone else does. As we can see from this Market Insider article, NFTs will eventually be used by the government, which will mark the final stage of adoption for a market that just had a monster August. This came out in September. So government entities jumping into NFTs is truly the start of the mainstream adoption process. So USPS is a great test case for other institutions. And with massive growth, the space is still very early stages, what they're speaking about NFTs. Lennox Lai, director of financial markets at crypto firm OKX, told Insider. OKX is one of the exchanges that OMI is available on, and they actually did just tweet the Golden Moments Disney NFT series piece about Veve. Lai says, I think the final state would be government adoption. Lai envisions a world where people's personal information from social security numbers to vaccine cards are safely stored on the blockchain as unique and immutable pieces of data, but Lai clarified that the industry needs a lot more innovation. If NFTs are only restricted to collectibles, the future is not that exciting. For now, NFTs of artwork, sports cards, other collectibles tied to the blockchain still need to overcome multiple hurdles before further mainstream adoption can occur. So again, this is super early and Veve is getting in before most. So am I excited about stamps? Not too much yet because the space is starting to develop. So I might be once I have these stamps and then it grows to be a big thing to collect in the NFT space. But I'm more excited about the fact that they're working with a government entity, as this is a potential precursor to other government agencies working with Veve. It allows government agencies to make money, which they love to do in any form. They can leverage NFTs with a mainstream audience where they don't need to do much education, just, hey, download this Veve app. And Veve now has a test case to show that they can approach other government agencies as well, and not just US. So once these stamps inevitably most likely sell out, they can show how lucrative it is for that department, and they can approach, if they haven't already, other agencies. For example, hey, US Department of Energy, we were one of the first carbon neutral NFT projects who brought success to USPS. How would you like to launch a green energy positive campaign with our NFT platform where we release NFT plants or trees or NFT users? Or hey NASA, we would love to make digital collectible NFT rocket ships that go to the moon, or Department of Defense or military. You always need money. We need dope vehicles for our Veveverse, like launching NFT tanks or Black Hawk helicopters or Blue Angel jets. All speculative, of course, but the point is this is a government agency partnership which opens a new realm of possibilities for Veve. This isn't the first surprise that we've seen in terms of partnerships from Veve, but they're always thinking 4 steps ahead, and I can't wait to see what this move brings next. As always, I hope you found my content valuable, and if so, please hit the like button and leave a comment down below. The likes and comments appease the algo overlords and help my channel to continue to grow. And if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell for future content. That's it for today. I'm Taps. Thank you for your time, and happy trading.